Hello, my name is Anna Naglo and I'm recording from Stockholm, Sweden, where I live. So today I wanted to shoot this video about reaching financial freedom by letting you go, setting you free from blockings, from negative thoughts about yourself. And actually, the personal freedom has to come before you can reach the financial freedom. This is a must. There is no way you will reach financial freedom without letting go of all these things that's holding you back. You know, it might be a thought about not being good enough. It's very common that people think they're not good enough. And in that way, they will never ever reach financial freedom, because how could you when you have thoughts about yourself that you don't deserve success? So this is very important with the personal freedom. And one way of doing it is acceptance. Acceptance is not being passive. I thought that many years ago. I thought acceptance, well, let's just, you just sit down and you watch everything pass in front of your eyes, which is just a stupid nonsense. Acceptance means that you see the situation as it is. Let's say you just discovered that you have some negative thoughts about yourself. You're not really comfortable with all of your personality. You might like some sides of your personality, when you're capable of doing things, when you're producing, and when people like you. Maybe it's sort of a split. When you're together with other people, then you feel contented, you feel satisfied with yourself. If you notice that other people agree with you and they are or they let you be in their group. Then when you're all by yourself, it might be that you start having all these negative thoughts about yourself, and then you shift from being capable of self-esteem to a situation where you just lack the self-esteem, or you lack the confidence in yourself that you need to go on and to take the steps necessarily to reach the financial goals that you've set up. So I used to be that way too. I used to be very dependent on other people's confirmation, and we all are. I mean, if I'm all by myself for 2 days, I don't talk to anybody, I don't see anybody, then I start feeling pretty bad. And I need to be in touch with people. Either it's by telephone, you might communicate through email or Facebook or chatting in some other way, Twitter. As long as there's somebody during the day that I'm in touch with, I'm okay. So living without confirmation of others is not realistic. But when you get so dependent on others that you don't have any kind of belief in your own capacity, in your own ability of being able to take care of things, to produce and to move forward, to set your goals and just go for it, then it starts to become a problem. And those people who are really dependent on confirmation from others, they have a tendency also of sort of clinging to others all the time and demanding these confirmation. And those are the people who have a hard time giving. Instead, if you have self-confidence, self-esteem, you believe in yourself, and you're clear with the things or the sides of your personality that you don't like, and you see the things and abilities that you really like, and you know this is how it is. We're all humans, and either you call it perfect. I mean, a person is perfect the way it is. Sometimes you act out the good sides in your personality, and sometimes it's the bad sides. And no matter what, if you accept what happened, then you have a good base for going on. And if you want to change, you can change. If you see, okay, this is how I am, this is how I reacted, yeah, maybe it was accurate in this situation, or maybe it was foolish, and then I can do better next time. Accept it and leave it, and know there is a possibility of changing if you wish, or you just don't. But the thing is, what's sort of tearing us apart, the thing that starts an internal war, which will stop you from every kind of success or every kind of goal, according to relationships, to economical success, whatever, is when you have a consistent, ongoing war with yourself. You can't accept the way you are. Maybe you have a demand for being perfect every time, and you should not miss anything. Maybe you're the one who's accusing yourself when something goes wrong. You can go on and accuse yourself for days and days and weeks, over and over again. Those kind of things are so self-destructive, and it doesn't lead you anywhere. It just drains all the energy out of you, and it leaves you empty and probably bitter. You know how it is when you feel the whole world is against you. You can just go very, very bitter, and that spills out on others most of the time. Maybe you have met the person who's just behaving so badly towards you, and you haven't done anything to those. And you just wonder, what was this about? What have I done? Why is that person so nasty to me? I didn't do anything. I was just there. Yeah, that's a problem. You were there. And that person had something else going on before you were there. And then it spills out on you. So you don't want to do that to others, because that no one benefits from it. And surely it will just hit back on you like a boomerang. All right, let's move back to a situation where you want to reach financial freedom. So get clear. Get clear on who you are, what are your, or look at your qualities. Find the gifts that you have. I read some words about from Picasso, the famous painter from Spain. He wrote the let's see, the meaning of life is to find your gift. No, the other way. Sorry. Well, let's take it again. The purpose of life is to find your gift. The meaning of life is to give it away. And this is kind of interesting, because you find your gift, yeah, or the gifts that you have. Every human being has some kind of special quality, and if they explore it, they develop it, it will always be beneficial. You can always use it. I've had really hard times sometimes with my creative sides. I wanted to use it, and then I had jobs where I couldn't use it at all. If I started to developing these qualities, there was always somebody who just, had some objections, if I say it mildly. There were people, getting on my back all the time for this and that and so on. And this is how it normally is, but then find a spot where you can develop these sides that you really appreciate. These sides of your personality where you feel, oh, this is me. This is the core of my personality. This is the exceptional me. This is where I am at my best. This is where I express myself clearly, and I really have something to contribute to this whole world. Everybody can benefit from this, and I'm sharing it. And if you have that attitude that you're sharing, then people will feel comfortable with you. They know that you're not demanding anything, you're not pitching. You just have something to share. And if there's something you want to sell, they will feel comfortable with you if you share instead of asking them to buy. That part can come later on. But in the beginning, they need to feel that you care about them and that you have something to share, something extra. If you have a product, yeah, they surely want to know about the product and this and that. But first, the most important thing is that they feel confidence in you. They have confidence about your qualities as a person, and that you know what you're talking about. So make sure and take a look at yourself and remember that personal freedom can give you financial freedom, and the personal freedom always comes before financial freedom. So if you want to be financially free, work on your personality. That will make you a great leader, and that will attract other people to you. So this is all for today. See you tomorrow. Bye.